Welcome and hello, my beautiful Capricorns. Brenda Tarot here with your General Tarot and Oracle card forecast for the week of June the 29th to July the 3rd, 2022. This is a general reading. Every single card and the energy they carry may not resonate with each and every one of you, but some of it will. So run with it and throw the rest out into the universe. If you want clarity, accuracy, and answers to any private questions and personal questions, then all that information is posted below each and every one of my videos if you desire a private reading. Okay, please know that I am booked solid the remainder of this week, and I am booking into next week. It's been very busy with private readings and Reiki sessions. Okay, let's see what we've got. Starting off right off the bat, you have been given the card of the Tower. And this Tower tells me that you're going to be dealing with issues that could have to do with finances. You know, this could pertain to corporations, organizations, institutions, and government, and often it has to do with banks. So I'm seeing that there may be something this week intuitively that you're going to be dealing with that might be over a financial situation. But this is an area where you'll be able to tap into and get the information and the protection and security that you're requiring at this time. You know, the Tower stands for, a very high building. Maybe, it could be a seat of power and bureaucracy right now that some of you might be dealing with at this time. But it also is very tall, and it might represent being able to look at that from that height at a different perspective. Take yourself to that situation. Look at situations in an all-over complete perspective. Wider range of things. Keep your options and your offers open to any differences that come in as well. Okay, now the Emperor, the Four of Cups, and the Chariot. The Emperor, I think, as I look down through this here, let's read it quickly and collectively, and then I'll do each card as we go through it. So, I think you're going to take your control of yourself right here, even though you might be concerned about a situation that you might be stuck in or you feel stuck in. And at the end of the day, you go for it. And I think you come out ahead. So, the Emperor is about you stepping up, being a leader, having that ability to convey information to others successfully. You may be asked to teach or convey something to other people. Don't be afraid to stand up on that platform. You've got the ability and the confidence and all that you need to know to do this. The Emperor is logical and he's organized, and I think you're crossing your T's and dotting your I's at this time, preparing yourself to go forward. Some of you may be stepping out, becoming your own employer, your own entrepreneur, your own boss. You might be opening up your business, or you could be just taking control of a situation in your life. Don't get caught up in your head worrying that things aren't going to work out. You may almost feel as though you're missing out on an opportunity. For some of you, you might feel as though you're stuck in a no-win situation or a go-nowhere relationship. Keep your options open. Realize that you have that ability to make the changes that you desire. What is your goal you desire? What is the happiness? What is it that you want? And make those moves towards that. Take control of what you want to create your own happiness here. Don't hold yourself back. The Chariot, taking risks, going in there, not being afraid, knowing there's consequences, but you come out ahead. And when you look at your future with promise and with positivity, and you go in for those goals, you will come out the champion. That's what he does. Some of you might be planning a trip, whether for pleasure or for business. It could possibly be a road trip in a vehicle. I think that you're going to, be moving forward in a new direction here, what they're telling me, my guides are telling me right now. So I think you're going to be making some changes here to get yourself out of a situation that you feel isn't going anywhere, and you feel as though you're stuck there. I think it's going to be a brave move on your part, but you've got the power to do that. You have the stamina and the determination and the free will to go forward and change a situation here. And you, as I said, you could be dealing and thinking about finances at this time, dealing with a situation here that you may be speaking to the powers that be as you make this decision, whether it's lawyers, whether it's your banks, your investments, they're telling me even pension plans, things like that. Okay, we got the fish, and what do you think the fish is about? Yes, the fish is about finances, and it's usually to do with abundance and commerce and sales. So, it has to do with abundance and wealth and the resources that you possess to get that. I want you to speculate to accumulate, okay? This is also the card that says you're going to be able to make a little bit go a long way. But I always look at the money as the fish card as big money, that you're going to be dealing with money. And I said that right off the bat. For some reason, Spirit stepped forward, my guides, and said, this is going to be a reading that will be for some circulating and determined around finances. Okay, coming in with the Knight of Swords, that Nine of Wands, and the Lovers. So you know what? You might be rushing ahead to do something here, but you need to be careful. But still stand up for what you've created. Don't back down. Someone might think that you're weak and that you might want to roll over and back down and back off. It could be with a partner here, whether it's in business or in love. There might be a choice that you have to make and you need to be balanced. But let's see what the cards come out as individual. So not making any, rash decisions here. Be careful. Test the waters before you go in there, or find all the information and do your research before you go in. This could require signing legal documents. Maybe you're dealing with a settlement of some sort, a separation, a parting of ways, or just, maybe you're signing papers for a new job, a new career with the benefits that you can acquire with it. Be careful. Read between the lines. What I'm saying here is don't sign anything without reading every line and in between the lines. But also you might want to get representation to guide you through this. Somebody legal who can guide you through this. Get a lawyer or somebody to look at it, a notary, so that you're safe. But I think it's going to be something coming in quickly that you will have to act on, but use caution. Yes, stand up for your rights here this week. Whatever challenges are coming down your path, whatever powers that be and forces that want to poke you and want to see you back off, don't do it. You've got something here that you need to protect, and it could be your job, your career, your home. It could be anything here. Don't back down. Stand up for yourself. That's how you're going to get through this. Now, the Lovers is all about making profound choices and being balanced in the process. You could be dealing with opposing energy here. Some of you there's two ways of looking at this because of these cards. You may be parting ways. You may be settling something here with an individual that you're parting ways with. We know the Lovers also is indicative of meeting somebody new, falling in love, and all those wonderful energies that go with it. So for some of you, this may not pertain to you. For others, you may be meeting somebody new, and that's beautiful. Now, coming in next, and I have to tell you, this card has come up with so many other signs. So, it's a card of getting together. It's the card of, the garden. Maybe you're going to be invited to a party or a wedding or an event where there's a large crowd of people. Maybe it's going to be a convention. Maybe it's a business trip. I do see networking here. I do see collaborating ideas. I do see happiness and having a good time. But I also see the fact that you could be dealing with business at this event. You could be getting introduced to the right contacts and people that you need to be around. Now, with that, you've got this beautiful King of Wands. So let me look at this. Okay, so the King of Wands, this is you focusing on a change and moving in a new direction, a new beginning, and you may still feel as though you're out in the cold and you're feeling rather disappointed with this situation. So let's see how this unravels. So yes, the King of Wands is the most focused king out there in the deck. He's brave. He goes for what he wants, and he goes big or he goes home. Don't back down. Stay focused on this goal. What are you trying to achieve here? It's a new beginning for you. Don't be afraid of it. You've got all the resources here to put the key in that door and get the assistance and the support you need for whatever you're feeling lack and loss and disappointment over here. Go through those doors and find the powers that be that are going to help you, to assist you with a situation. Maybe you're moving. Maybe you're moving to a new home, and this is the beginning of moving to a new place. Find the proper realtor. Find the proper rental organization. If it's money, go to your banks. Deal with the situation there and ask for their assistance. If you're feeling alone, lean into the power of your friends and family and support system. Don't do this solo, okay? This is about getting the resources to help you resolve a disappointment or an issue you're dealing with that is challenging you. I think you've got a brand new start here, death and rebirth. This is about leaving something behind, or something's completed, something's over, and now you're going in a brand new direction. Stay focused on that. Look at your future with vision and promise here, because that's what it shows here. Embrace this new beginning, because I love the word rebirth. I love this, that this is a chance for you to move forward in a new, brand new, positive direction. So this is excellent. Okay, now, what is your surrender card? Surrender to silence. In quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. Okay, so you may be pushing yourself very hard. You may feel exhausted because you've had to stand up here for yourself and deal with opposing energies this week. Some of you dealing with financial companies, dealing with, legal eagles, dealing with business and work, and you might just be totally exhausted. Take the time. Focus on yourself now. Take yourself to the silence. Take a respite. Step back. Take a breath. And don't just close the door on all that outside white light and white noise. And all that chaos out there. But when I say surrender to silence, I also get this intuitive, message from my guides that you need to keep things close to your chest. Don't go telling everybody everything you're doing at this moment. Okay, keep a lot of it to yourself. All right. Okay, let's see what we have here for clarification. Spirit, what does Capricorn need to see, know, and expect this week? Spirit and guides. What does Capricorn need to know? Okay, so coming in with the Emperor, the Four of Cups, and the Chariot, the Tower card, you've been given the Two of Wands. So you know what? You're looking at your future with vision. You're trying to plan it properly. And you could be seeing something coming in here in the form of waiting for your ship to come in. This is all about not doing things alone. You could be partnering up with somebody in business, and you could be also planning a trip to go overseas, or dealing with people internationally on the other side of the globe, overseas. I do think that you need to continue moving forward in that direction. It's a good card when we see this Two of Wands show up. The two, it's definitely, to me, it has to do with work and business. And I think you're moving forward. I think you're planning your future here so that you know you have security financially. But you could also be, be realizing that you shouldn't be going alone. You should be dealing with other people. You should be collaborating with other people, bringing other people into the equation. And this is duality. This is another person. Two people, okay? Two people with the same goals here, going for the same goals. You're coming into your own, my beautiful friends, and it's steps you're taking to improve your career here or business, but know that you're on the right track. Okay, continue going forward. Also, don't allow anybody else to determine your happiness or rain on your parade at this time. And I'm telling you, a partnership is going to help you, because you're going to be able to complement each other with joint endeavors to achieve the same goals. Having excellent foresight here. You've got hope for the future. This could be also involving contracts and business agreements. Okay, let's see what we have for our Knight of Swords and our Nine of Wands and the Lovers with the Fish. Temperance. Things are taking time. They might not be going as quickly as you want this energy to flow forward. But it's a good thing, because we got this surrender to silence and taking time here with that card as well. Stepping back, making sure everything is falling in line as it should. Now, there could be some situations that are out of your control, and with the way our world is, things are backlogged because of the pandemic, but we know now that things will start to flow again at a steady pace. So be patient, but it gives you time to make those right choices and decisions now. Let's see what we've got for our Garden, our Surrender to Silence, our King of Wands, our death and rebirth, and the Five of Pentacles. Yes, this is all for the greater good. The Wheel of Fortune comes in. And basically that wheel can turn both ways. But I do think that you're moving in a new direction, which is going to bring you more happiness and more fulfillment. And for some of you, I see better prosperity here coming in as well. And all because you stand your ground, you go for what you want, you stay determined, and you focused on getting what it is you need to get. So your resources are here to tap into if you go after them to create this new beginning. And that in itself will bring you that Wheel of Fortune. You're going to be able to realize this is the best move that you could possibly make at this time. Wow, powerful reading, my beautiful Capricorns. Well, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to. Always know I send you lots of love and many blessings, and I'll see you soon.